This class includes chapter number 1 number system of CBSE NCERT syllabus class 9. Now let's start. Natural number. So I think everyone know what is the natural number. Natural number means all counting numbers are called natural number, and natural number are denoted as capital N, and capital N can be represented, all counting number means start from 1. So 1, 2, 3, this one, the natural number. Now second definition is the whole number. Whole number means 0, that means 0 and the natural number, all natural number. So 0, natural number including 0, this called the whole number. So whole number is represented as W, and W can be expressed as first one 0, then the natural number, that means the 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the whole number. Now we discuss about the integer. So integer means all whole numbers and the negative of whole number. Whole number plus negative sign of whole number. And integer as represent as the z. Z can be expressed as, so first one is the whole number means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the whole number, and the negative sign of whole number. So if you put the negative sign of 0, then this one is the 0, so this is included. Next the negative sign of 1, that means that this one is the -1, that's mean, then the 2, that means -2, here the 3, that's mean -3, and so on, continue. Now if integer is put on the number line, then saying that this one is the 0, and this one is the 1, this one is the 2, 3, 4, 5, this one, and this one is the -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. Now integer another way we have to represent integer. If you placed mirror at 0, then what happened? The mirror image of 1, this one is the -1, mirror image of 2, this one is the -2, mirror image of 3, this one is the -3, and so this one. So integer is like this way, start from infinity, and -3, -2, -1, then the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and continuous goes on. Now integer are the three parts. This -1 to minus infinity to -1 and 1 to infinity, this called the negative integer, this is called the negative integer, and this one is the positive integer, and 0, this one is the itself an integer. So there is the three types of integer. One is the negative integer, another one is the positive integer, and 0 is itself an integer. Now we discuss about rational number. Rational number, a number which can be expressed as P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. तो अगर कोई नंबर उसको पी बाई क्यू फॉर्म में लिख सकते, तो आप वो वाला नंबर रैशनल नंबर हो जाएगा। मान लीजिए कोई भी नंबर, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 3 means 3/1. So this one is the P and this one is the Q. Now if you consider the number is the 2/5, then 2 is the P and 5 is the Q. So if you consider the 0.75, this one is the rational number or not? 0.75, so 0.75, this one is also the rational number, because 0.75 means we have to write this one is the 75/100. So if you simplify this one, 25 into 3 75 and 25 into 4, this one is the 100, so that's mean this one is the 3/. So this one can be expressed as P/Q. So 0.75, this one is the rational number. Now one property of the rational number. Between any two rational numbers, there are infinitely many rational numbers. That's mean कोई भी रैशनल नंबर, दो रैशनल नंबर, उसका बीच में बहुत सारे रैशनल नंबर मिलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फाइंड 5 rational numbers between 1/2 and 1/3. So two rational number, 1/2 is the one rational number and another rational number is the 1/3. So between these two rational number we have to find 5 rational number. मतलब 1/2 और 1/3 दो rational number है, उसका बीच में 5 rational number निकालना होगा. First condition is the two numbers we have to represent here the 2 and here is the denominator portion is the 3. So at first we have to same the two denominators. That's mean if you multiplied by 1/2 with numerator and denominator is the 3 and here this one is the 2, then both number having their denominator is the same, and 6, this one is the 2/6. So first condition is we have to same denominator, two rational numbers having their denominators are the same, but here the denominators are not same, so at first we have to same the denominators 6 and here also the 6. Now we have to find two rational numbers. We have to find two rational numbers. Now two rational numbers, that's mean the one number is 3 and another number is 2. So in between 2 and 3 there is nothing is present, no rational, that's mean the no natural number is present in between 2 and 3, or the no integer, you can say that this one is the integer, no integer is lies between 2 and 3. We have to find here the gap is 0, 2, then the next number is 3. So we have to find first 5 rational numbers, that's mean here we have to multiply it by 6, both number is multiplied by 6. Then this one is the 6 into 3 18 and 6 is 36, this one is the 12/36. Here 5, we have to find 5 rational numbers, that's why we have to multiply it 6, this one. Here if you find the 4 rational number, then you have to multiply it by the 5. If you find the 7 rational number, then you have to multiply it by the 8. Just one more, if there is no gap, then in that in between 12 and 18 there are the how many numbers? There is the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 5 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5. Then the each denominator is 36, so they are each having the denominator is 36. So that's mean 5 rational numbers between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2 are 13 by 6, 13 by 36, 14 by 36, 15 by 36, 16 by 36 and 17 by 36. Or you can simplify this one, 4 into 4 16, 4 9 is 36, 3 5 is 15 and this one is the 12, 7 and this one is the 18. So these are the simplified form. This one is the 13 by 36, 7 by 18, 5 by 12, 4 by 9 and 17 by 36. So these are the 5 rational numbers between 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. So this one is very important for the CBSE examination. Find 5 rational numbers between any two numbers. If you consider the another number, this one is the suppose 5 by 7 and suppose 7 by 8. So here the two numbers 5 by 7 and here is the 7 by 8. Denominator is not the same, that's why this multiplied by 8, here also the multiplied by 8, here also you have to multiply it by this number 7, so you have to multiply it by 7. So this one is the 5 into 4, 40 by 56 and this one is the 49 by 56. So in between 40 and 49 there is the 5 rational numbers is present. They are the 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, or you can say that 46, 47 also. So you have the we have to find the any 5 rational numbers in out of them. Then you have to 56 each of them. That's why this one is the 56. Just you have to write this one. Okay. So discuss about the rational number. Now we have to discuss about irrational number. Irrational number means not a rational number. Not a rational number. Not a rational number. Not a rational number means those number which are not the rational. Rational means we have to represent as the p by q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. So those number which cannot be expressed expressed as p by q, here p and q are integers and q not equal to 0, are called irrational number. Such numbers, that's mean the example of this irrational number. So example, if you consider then the root 2, root 3, not root 4, because root 4 is equal to 2, that's why we cannot write this one. Root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, not root 9, root 10, this one. These are the irrational number. Now another irrational number is e. E is the exponential function, and pi, everyone known the value, this one pi, the pi value of pi is the 22 by 7 or 3.14, like this way. So e and pi, they are also the irrational number. So this one is the irrational number, and last one, this one is the real number. Real number means set of, or the combination of, not the set of, combination of rational number and irrational number are called real number. And real number is represented as real number is represented as capital R. So in capital R, rational number, irrational number, natural number, whole number and the integer, all number lies between real numbers. So here also the one property of real number. The property is every real number is represented on the number line also every point on the number line represents a real number, and this one is the unique. That means only one. Now we represent one rational number, one irrational number on the number line. Represent, suppose root 5 on the number line. Represent root 5 on the number line. So by using the protector, by using the compass and the only scale pencil. So at first you have to draw one line, okay, and consider this one is the 0. That's mean the middle of the line, this one is the 0. Now root 5 means we have to write 4 plus 1. Okay, 4 means whose square? That's mean the 2 square, and 1 means 1 square. This one. So root 5 means 4 plus 1 root over. Here also the root over. Now again root over. 4 means 2 square and 1 means 1 square. So if you represent any irrational number on the number line, then at first we have to find the two numbers whose square is the number. That means the 5. Here we have to consider 5, not the root. We have to consider 5, and 5 can be expressed as the sum of the square of any two number. Here the 2 square and 1 square. If you consider the root 6, then root 6 cannot be expressed as the square of any two number. That's mean the 2 square, that's mean the 4 plus 2, or you can write 5 plus 1 square, any one of them. 4 plus 2 or 5 plus 1 or 3 plus 2. 3 and 2, these two number are not the square of any number. So we represent, when we have to represent root 6, then you have to choose any one, either 2 square plus 2 or 5 square plus 1. 5 plus 1 square, any one of them. If you consider 5 plus 1 square, then at first we have to represent root 5, then we have to, similarly in this method, we have to find root 6. If you consider this one, then at first we have to put root 2. Okay, so now we have to consider the root 5. Root 5. So root 5 means 2 square plus 1. So if you consider this one is the 1, that means in your scale measure, this one is the 1 centimeter. This one is the 1 centimeter, and take a point A. This one is the 0, and measure 1 centimeter on the number line. This one is the A point. So therefore OA is 1 centimeter. First one. Then at the point A, we have to draw a 90 degree by using compass. at the point A, we have to draw 90 degree by using the compass, not the protractor. So this one is the at point at A, we have to draw a semicircle at the same radius. We start from this point, this one, and again this one here, start from here, and this one, start from here, this one, again start from here, then we have to join these 2 points. Now this one is the any point, like this one is the P. Root 5 means first one is completed, 1 square, 1 completed, then we have to measure 2 centimeter. That means start from A, we have to measure 2 centimeter. Suppose this one is the 2 centimeter, this one is B point, and this one is 2 centimeter. Okay, this one is the 2 centimeter. Then since that OAB, this one, if you joint O and B, this one is the right angle triangle. Yes, in this right angle triangle, OA is the 1 centimeter and OB is the 2 centimeter. So this one is the hypotenuse, and hypotenuse OB this one is equal to square root of height square plus base square. That means this one is the 1 square plus AB is the 2 centimeter, that means 2 square. So this one is root 5. Now measure OB, by using compass, protector, by using compass. So in your compass, needle is here, and take the pencil at B point. So extend this one, then you have to draw this like this way, one semicircular. So OB, the length of OB and this one, if you consider this one is the C, then OC and OB, they are the same. Now the value of OB is root 5, so the value of OC is also root 5. So C point represents root 5 on the number line. Okay, so C point is represent, so OC is the root 5, that means the C point is represent root 5 on the number line.